Good, happy Thursday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast. Let's get started. First up, Epping woman accused of seriously injuring 18-month-old. Let's take a look at this video we have for you of the news report I did this afternoon. Take a listen.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and here's what I am reporting on. Epping woman accused of seriously injuring 18-month-old. An Epping woman has been charged with inflicting life-altering injuries on an 18-month-old child in her care. Jamie Caston, 27, was arrested May 20th, police said. She is charged with 2 felonious counts of second-degree assault, first-degree assault, and 7 felonious counts of endangering the welfare of a child. The child's mother said that after he was injured, he became withdrawn and wouldn't eat. She said he's now returning to normal with 1 expectations. Doctor told her that he will never see again. Caston was charged with assaulting 2 children who had been left in her care. Investigators said the most serious assault took place at Caston's home in Epping on April 8th. She was arraigned Thursday. According to court paperwork, the 18-month-old boy suffered bleeding on both sides of the brain, and there was potential tearing to both retains. Investigators said Caston originally told police that it was the child's 3-year-old brother who caused the injuries, but that was conducted by a doctor who compared the force needed to cause such injuries to falling out of a second-floor window onto concrete, or being involved in a motor vehicle accident while traveling in excess of 80 miles per hour, according to court paperwork. The doctor told police that there's no way a 3-year-old could have caused the injuries. Romano said Caston had been watching her children for about a month. Romano said she never noticed any signs of abuse even around the day of the alleged assault. Caston is also charged with several counts of endangering the welfare of a child for allegedly selling drugs while the young children were present. Her case will move to Superior Court. Caston's parents have also been charged in connection with the case. Her mother is facing charges of endangering the welfare of a child and failure to report the injuries. Her father is facing charges for allegedly destroying cell phone video showing the abuse. Romano is facing a charge of negligence. Reporting live here outside the Brettonwood Courthouse in Brettonwood.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Fugitive could be in northern Mass or southern New Hampshire. U.S. Marshals are asking for the public's help finding a fugitive who was last known to be living in northern Massachusetts or southern New Hampshire. Affleck calls Deflategate a ridiculous SERM campaign. Ben Affleck gave former ESPN personality Bill Simmers' new HBO talk show a lively start with a 5-minute expletive-filled rant on Deflategate. Woman accused of failing to report repeated sexual assault of girl. A woman is facing 3 charges related to a sexual assault investigation appeared Thursday in a Manchester courtroom. Officials warn residents after several bear sightings in Manchester. Officials in Manchester are warning residents to be on the lookout for bears after one was spotted roaming the city. Crystal Lake Beach deemed safe after elevated E. coli levels found. Manchester's Crystal Lake Beach has been reopened to the public for swimming days after elevated levels of E. coli were detected in the water. Senate Majority PAC add latest blast in TV airwaves battle. Back and forth they go. A new television ad by the pro-Democratic Senate Majority PAC on airwaves Thursday morning answers an ad against Governor Maggie Hassan by the pro-GOP issues group supportive of Senator Kelly Ayotte. Man who ran 2013 Boston Marathon running marathons on all 7 counties. He ran the Boston Marathon in 2013 and was close to the finish line to hear the bombs go off. Since that day, he decided to become a doctor and run marathons on all 7 counties. Motorcyclists clocked at over 100 miles per hour in 45 mile per hour zone. A motorcyclist is facing reckless driving charges after police clocked him traveling at more than 50 miles per hour over the speed limit. Manchester man accused of drunken hit and run with child in car. A Manchester man was driving while drunk with a child in the car when he struck another vehicle, police say. Hassan would back compromise no-fly, no-buy bill, but prefers border measures. Governor Maggie Hassan would vote for the bipartisan compromise bill sponsored by Senator Susan Collins, barring gun sales to some potential terrorists, her campaign spokesman said on Wednesday. Scammers exploiting death of Hampton firefighter. Fire Chief Jay Lord says scammers are trying to profit from the death of a Hampton firefighter, where police install drug drop-off box. The Ware Police Department is launching a disposable program to give residents a convenient and source drop-off site for unwanted medications. Trump's greatest memory draws fire in Trump U. Desperation. Drawing swarm of testimony in the Trump University lawsuit, Donald Trump reportedly said he couldn't recall specific claim documents or events related to the case, prompting a lawyer for the brims to ask, the real estate mogul considered himself to have one of the best memories in the world. Obama responds to immigration ruling. Take a listen to the video. Hello everyone, I'm Riley King, and welcome to this news report right here on the Riley King Network. Obama responds to immigration ruling. Let's take a look at the video from CNN.
Today, the Supreme Court was unable to reach a decision. This is part of the consequence of the Republican failure so far to give a fair hearing to Mr. Merrick Garland, my nominee to the Supreme Court. It means that the expanded set of common sense deferred action policies, the ones that I announced 2 years ago, can't go forward at this stage until there is a ninth justice on the court to break the tie. Most Americans, including business leaders, faith leaders, and law enforcement, Democrats and Republicans and independents, still agree that the single best way to solve this problem is by working together to pass common sense bipartisan immigration reform. That is obviously...
Okay, and there you look at some of the report, what Obama said in his speech today. Also, House Democrats and sit-in. Take a listen to this news report I did today. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this news report right here on the Riley King Network. House Democrats and sit-in. Take a listen to this video from CNN.
We don't leave here. We go out, down the step, and we can people on our side. The American people are with us, and people around the world are with us. So thank you very much. John Lewis.
Okay, and there you go on that report. They ended their thing. Dow tops 18K as stocks surge more than 1% ahead of Berkston vote results. U.S. stocks closed more than 1% higher Thursday, with the pound near year-to-date high against the dollar. Following increased expectations, the UK will vote to remain in the European Union. Second body found in search for 4 family members missing off of Florida coast. A second body was recovered today as the Coast Guard continued searching for 4 family members who disappeared Sunday on their sailboat off the western coast of Florida. The first body was found Wednesday in the search area in the Gulf of Mexico. The 2 bodies were found 4 miles away from each other, but neither of them have been identified. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Thursday night. Good night, everyone. Bye.